Greeting is an act of communication in which human beings intentionally make their presence known to each other, to show attention to, and to suggest a type of relationship, or usually cordial, or social status, formal or informal, between individuals or group of people coming in contact with each other. Formal reference is made up of two syllables, formal, which are official and formal greetings, or greeting may lead to the conclusion that formal greetings are all greetings used in formal circumstances or formal programs are also used when you start a conversation with someone you just met. The very first thing that you will need to say when introducing yourself is a greeting. Now, you can have a formal greeting or you can have informal greetings. And it depends where you are situations you are creating. Formal greeting, obviously, saying hello. Hello can be both formal and informal, but it's the point to use in a formal situation. You also have a good morning, good afternoon, and good day. Make sure you pay particular attention to what time of day it is that I have. Say good morning in the evening and good evening. In the morning before, one thing to note is the fashion very formal. It's not commonly used, however, it is very common in Australian English. The kind of a sentence is down to good day. Good eye and I will you say to good eye. I wonder what come from English will think of my say good eye. In Australian, it's just something I've noticed people using to be a greeting that is suitable for there's something suitable for a conversation today. I can see why you would use it appears to be a greeting that is suitable for all hours of the also not that good night is not morning. A sign often equivalent for goodbye. You say it when you are leaving distance or when you are greeting someone. If you are introducing yourself in the nighttime, you would say good evening. And let's talk about informal greeting. What is informal greeting? Now let's talk about informal greeting. It's really important for you to find one that you feel comfortable with. There as lots of informal greetings like hey, what's up, hi, her. Hey, hi, yo, what's up? Hiya, what's good? An American, one honestly, if I said you and I was introducing myself is an English or in a less formal situation, I would feel really stupid because it doesn't say me my particular. For I really admire people who can just stand up and say you want a good. Stand up and say you watch good, but it's not gonna happen for me. So make sure you pick one that you feel really comfortable saying next, of course. We have name. Now there are many ways of introducing your name. It's a very I'm Lucy. I'm Lucy. Basic ones like or I'm Lucy, or if you are introducing, majority of the audience can see your. For example, of the telephones, no one can really see you when you are speaking on the telephones. Your name. My name is say the contract from, or if you are in the large auditoriums or conversation center, then you might want to use this. This Lucy on the top. Once I would almost say, "Hi, this is Lucy speaking," or "This is Lucy." Let's talk about a location where you're introducing yourself. You can say, "I come from," and then you can name that place come from implies a little bit more a journey if you want to say where you grew. For example is, "I come from." I was born and raised in blah, blah. I was born and raised in England. To say where you grew up, you can say, "I was born and raised in the place name." I was born and raised in English. If you were born in one place but grew up in different place, you can say, "I born in France but raised in Wales." If you want to say that you are from one place but are now living in another place, there are various options. You can say, "I grew up in LA but now live in the New York. I'm originally from Edinburgh." For the example location is, I grew up in LA, but now I live in the New York. But I'm not based in London. If you want to how long you have lived in a certain place, you can say, "I've been living in London for 3 years," or "I've spent past years in Paris." For example, location, I've been living in London for 3 years. I've spent the past few years. Okay, now let's talk about if you position in a company to introducing yourself. For example, I work at a company in the blah 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 department. And second, I work for Google in the manager. To yourself, introduction, a very important option is your position and your company. For example, I work at Google in the marketing department. You can say, "I work for Google in the marketing department," or "I work from." You would not say, "I work in then a company name." It's as or for company name, you can also say, "I'm a manager." For example, positions. First, I'm a position at a company. And the second, I'm a manager at Starbucks. I'm a position at the company again. The application can also be replaced with for if you want just to give a general audience the field in which you work, you can say, for example, position and company. First, I work in the general area. And the second, I work sales. Position a company. If you want to give the specific position, you can say, "I work as a deputy manager," "I work as an accountant."